Lady Nazlia of Lady Nazlia Creations, and I'm a crochet artist. And I am just getting to the point now of where I am confident enough in my abilities to call myself a crochet artist. Up to this point, I didn't really consider it an art form to take patterns that other people had written and to actually crochet them, but I'm realizing now that that in itself is a skill and a talent, and it's a creative outlet. But I want to be more than that. I want to push myself to be more creative and to actually start producing my own designs and my own patterns. So I figured that I would take and combine two things that I'm already doing to help me to design my very first plushie. And if this goes well, hopefully many more to come after this. So I am also a seller on Whatnot. And if you're not familiar with Whatnot, it is a live auction platform basically where people will get on and they'll do live shows and they'll sell things. And for me, I generally do crochet with me videos, and I will use that as a way of taking requests for commission pieces and things like that, which I absolutely love doing. Which is also what has pushed me now up to this point to be more open to the idea of creating my own original ideas and things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a show, and I'm gonna give you some highlights from that show in this video, where basically what I'm doing is I'm using a Whatnot feature called the randomizer. The randomizer is basically a wheel that is on the screen, and I can add different things to the wheel. And whenever I spin the wheel, it will select one of the options at random. So I'm gonna get suggestions from the chat and the people that are actually attending the show to come in and tell me what types of features they want this plushie to have. We're gonna choose everything from the type of yarn and the colors that I'll be using to how many eyes and legs it's gonna be having and what body shape it will have, and just different features like that. So I'm really excited to get started with this. I absolutely loved filming this and actually crafting this plushie. And so I want to take you along just so that you can get some of the highlights. And then at the end, I am going to reveal the mystery plushie that we created. And I would love to have your opinion and your thoughts and your ideas on what you think of the plushie, because to me, it turned out better than I ever imagined it would, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. I have a pin today. I do not have a crochet hook right now, although I'll probably have a crochet hook at some point. We've got to make some decisions though, decisions. This is called a worsted weight yarn. Then this is a little bit thicker just because it's fuzzy. And then I also have the chunky stuff. This is super bulky yarn as well. So again, these are just random colors, but I'm going to get started. What we're going to do is I'm going to create this wheel. Let's go ahead and get the randomizer up here. Show randomizer right on top of my face. And so for this one, this is one that you guys don't have a whole lot of say in, just because I have to go based on types of yarn. So we have worsted, chenille. I think I spelled that wrong. Let's see. Oh no, I spelled it right. Okay, and super bulky. So these are the three types of yarns, that I have. So you can see all three of them on the wheel right now. We are making a plushie. So honestly, I could use any of these for a plushie, but we're going to pick one of them because blending weights of yarn can be a little bit confusing. So let's spin the wheel, see what type of yarn we're using, and then this will give us color choices. We are using chenille. Okay, so this is the chenille yarn. This is what we're using. I honestly, it's not my favorite type of yarn, but that's okay. And then I'm taking the first 5 numbers that I see for the amount of yarn or colors that we're going to be using up to about 12, because I think that's the number I have in terms of colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just kidding. I actually have 16 colors. 11. Oh, okay. You guys are killing me. You're just trying to make this difficult. Somebody say 1, please. All right, so I've got 4. I need one more number, 1 to 16. Okay, 5, that works. 5. Okay, you guys are trying to make this complicated. Okay, so we are either going to have 3, 7, 8, 11, or 5 colors on our plushie that we're designing today. Oh, you guys are killing me. Oh, I need to start making notes so that I can remember. So we're using chenille yarn. And we are going to have, let's spin the wheel. How many are we going to have? 3. Okay, we are going to have 3 colors. Thank goodness. I was very scared about that one, guys. I'm not going to lie. You guys are trying to torture me. I should have known. We're going to try to figure out how to name these colors because, like, for example, these colors right here, these are all very similar colors. So I don't really know how to name all of them, and they don't all have names on them. So we are, oh, they do actually. I just saw them. All right, so here we go. Are we ready to spin the wheel? So we're picking 3 colors, and then I'll just remove the color as we go so that I don't end up with the same color. And then I've got to get my pen. I don't know where my pen went. Where did my pen go? Ah, guys, my life. Oh, I found it. Okay, here we go. All right, spin away. Here we go. Color number 1 is gray. All right, let's remove remove gray. All right, here we go. Spin, spin, spin for the win. Or spin to torture me, you know, whichever one you guys prefer. Sea blue. So let me find out which one is the sea blue. That was navy. That's sapphire. This is sea. All right, so I got sea blue. So right now I am working with gray and sea blue. At least these colors go together. All right, gray and sea blue. And let me just remove sea. And last spin, here we go. What is it gonna be? I can't see the wheel up here, actually. Oh, Barbara, you called it. Pink. Pink it is. All right, so we have our colors. So this is what we're working with. Pink, gray, and for some reason my computer keeps moving, and sea blue. So these are the 3 colors we're going to be working with. Now to decide some other things. We're going to spin the wheel. 3, 2, 1, and spinning. What are we going to be making today? Both. Okay, I left both on there. So both, here's what I'm going to do for both. Because it landed on both, I'm going to remove both. And then I'm going to spin it twice. And I have to do some kind of combination of the 2. Does that sound good? It sounds really scary to me. I'm terrified. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. We landed on both, so I'm going to spin it twice, and I have to do some combination of the 2 that we land on. So here we go. First spin. What's it going to be? Food. This is going to be really interesting. All right, I got food. I'm going to remove food. Here we go. And Barbara wants a dragon too. Oh, a food dragon. That would be fun. I got to start working on that one. All right, here we go. Last spin for what we're making, a robot. So we're doing some kind of food robot. I'm not thinking of a whole bunch of blue, pink, and gray foods, but the gray works now. I could definitely do a robot. I got a couple of ideas, actually. I'm not going to lie. I got a couple of ideas. So now knowing that this is what we're working with, we're doing a food robot that is pink, gray, and sea blue. We need to think of additional things that we can add to our robot. I could do a blue Jolly Rancher. Wasn't what I was originally thinking, but we shall see what I come up with. I'm glad you're having fun. The crocheting has not started yet. That's going to be the scary part. I'm just sitting here looking at this stuff going, oh my gosh, what am I doing to myself? Eyes, no eye. It's either got to be eyes or no eyes, right? You can't really have a like half eye or something like that. I mean, I guess you could do one eye, but that's still an eye. So, are we going to have eyes on our robot food hybrid? 3, 2, 1, and we're spinning. Eyes. Okay, so we are going to have eyes. So, crocheted eyes. Yeah, crocheting eyes scares me too. I did one on a jellyfish one time, and then I put like safety eyes in the center of them. They were super creepy. It was cute, but it was also kind of creepy. All right, so let's see what kind of eyes we're gonna have. 3, 2, 1, spinning. What are we gonna get? Oh, felt eyes. Oh, okay, we're gonna do felt eyes. That scares me too, guys. All right, felt eyes. Okay, the next question. How many eyes are we going to have? I am just going to put on the wheel 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, so we're not going to have any 4s. Just 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm seeing 3. Lots of 3s. Let's let the wheel choose. I was going to just put on the wheel like, oh, why did it do that? I was just gonna put on the wheel like 1 to 5 or 1 to 7 or something, but I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, and 5. So we're gonna go with 1, 2, 3, and 5. I will give you 10 seconds to throw out a reasonable number, meaning something less than 10. Okay, and 7. That was it. We'll go with that. It does look like most people are wanting 3, so let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, spinning the wheel. 2. Hey, we got a boring number 2. We're gonna have a semi-normal looking food robot, maybe. I am gonna use this same wheel, but I can tweak the numbers a little bit. We need arms. Are we going to have, I bet you did want 7. I'm going to remove 7, and I'm going to actually put 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, or 5. This is for arms. This is for arms. Okay, or 2, 4, 6. We could do that. But I am going to leave 0 in there because I'm not doing the question of are we going to have arms. So if it lands on 0, we will know that we're not having any arms. We're going to have an armless food robot. 2, 4, 6. Let's see. And this is like D&D. It's true. It is kind of similar. Very similar. 1 and 7. You guys are killing me. Okay. 1 and 7. All right. Oop, not 17. That would be terrible. 1 and 7. All right. Here we go. Spinning, spinning, spinning to see how many arms we're going to have. 2. Again. All right. 2 arms. But we will use the same wheel again to see how many legs we're going to have. I'm not changing the numbers this time. And here we go. How many legs are we going to have? Really? 2 legs. 2 legs. Okay, I feel like I'm lucking out a little bit. All right. Now, here's the question though. Do we want to have regular arms and regular legs? Or do we want something like wheels instead of legs? Or do we want something like noodles instead of arms? So we'll start with arms. So go ahead and throw out your suggestions. I'll take the top 5 that I get. I will take definitely not normal. See, you guys are trying to kill me. I need one more suggestion for arms. One more suggestion for arms. Like my brain is sitting here thinking of like other things, but you guys haven't mentioned them yet, so I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking. I'm going to make you come up with it on your own. What else? Food robot is what we're thinking. I need one more type of arms. One more possible type of arms. Nobody? Are you gonna make me add something? Breadsticks! I kind of like that. Okay, we'll see. Breadsticks. Breadsticks. Here we go. All right, we're going to spin the wheel now and see what type of crazy arms that we're going to end up with. Here we go. Okay, normal. Looks like I lucked out on this one too. Normal robot arms. Although to be completely fair, like my thought was like normal robot arms have like the like Legos like shaped hand or something. I don't know. I didn't rig anything, I promise. Normal arms. All right, so we're gonna have two normal arms. We'll see how normal they are. I'm gonna clear these out and give me the top 5 suggestions for types of legs. Types of legs. We do have 2 legs that we're gonna have, but what are they going to be? They could be wheels, they could be normal legs. Take and see what you guys can come up with. What kind of crazy things can you come up with? All right, here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what it's going to be. Animal feet. All right, animal feet. These 3 colors is what we're doing. It is going to be a combination because we spun the wheel and it landed on both. So because the wheel landed on both, we're doing a combination of food and a dragon. Sorry, dragon. I saw your name. We're not doing a dragon this time. We will do a dragon, maybe eventually, if the wheel says we're doing a dragon. But it's going to be a food robot combination. It is going to have 2 felt eyes, 2 normal arms, whatever normal arms are for a food robot, and 2 animal feet. So that's what we're working with so far. All right, here we go. So that's 5. Let's see what we get. A top hat. Okay. I could do a top hat. That is, I've actually made a top hat before. So that will not be as difficult. Since we enjoy torturing me. This is my list so far, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. I had a blast filming this video and just working with the people that were in the show to create this plushie, and it's so stinking adorable. I absolutely love how it turned out. But if you want to see more plushies like this, or if you have some ideas of things that we can use for the next one, drop them in the comments.